Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me, Jacob Kittilstad, on Racine and Me. And I hate this table. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is the table that we've been using on this show and this station for years now. But just look at it. Is this acceptable? We have guests coming in. They have items, visual aids that they're proud of. And this is the pedestal that we give them? No, I reject this. Look, when we do this show, I have hope. I work hard, and I know our guests do too. We need a table that represents that and more, representing not only love for Racine County, but also love in Racine County. So let me introduce you to some people now, a family that runs a small business called Rugged Country Customs. They make furniture in the village of Caledonia, and the small business that they have actually started with the birth of their son.
Bouncing to burn off energy, 6-year-old Landon Locke hits the trampoline as his dad works in the garage. For a long time, Jason Locke says he didn't have a lot of energy to spare as a dad.
When we first started building, I would go to work 8 to 10 hours and then turn around and work when I got home around 4 or 5 o'clock till probably 10, 11 o'clock sometimes at night to have orders ready.
Especially my husband, he'll work 7 days a week, 12-hour day. You know, he'll do whatever it takes to keep our family in line and afloat no matter what.
That was especially important, Chelsea says, when she gave birth to Landon.
And he was 4 weeks early. They took him just for observation, and then the next thing we know, they had to bring him back. We lost 3 before Landon, so to actually have a successful pregnancy and then for me to get sick and then him to get sick and then leave the hospital without him was not fun.
It's always difficult to learn that your son that you envision as being this perfect being is not. And no making of ours, but just by chance, was born with a defect that needed to be fixed.
They found cysts on his brain that dissolved over time, which was good. They found the hole and the tear in his heart at that time, but told us that usually with age, they'll close and heal on their own. And in his case, it just didn't happen. If he didn't have the surgery by the age of 4, he was going to die.
That led to Landon getting this scar.
The heart surgery when they patched it up. I don't remember what I told them about. When I had heart surgery, I was a little scared, but I was still alive. Hiya!
Still alive.
Hiya!
Another blunt fact, the family had put a hole in their bank account with all the healthcare related costs.
My goal was to keep our bills paid.
Got together and we're like, what can we do to make some more money to offset our mortgage and our car payments and gas?
I want to say it started with a table, and Chelsea said, I want a dining room table, and we said, we can't afford that. So how are we going to get this dining room table? And I said, I'll build it. I can fix just about anything that needs to be fixed. I can build anything that needs to be built within the limitations of the tooling I possess. But I like to think that I can do anything I set my mind to, and I enjoy a challenge.
I've always wanted a sofa table, so he built me a sofa table.
It all led to the start of their furniture business, and the couple shares a lot of the work.
Nobody knew that we, other than our family, that we started this to make the extra money.
$10 here, $20 there, and throughout the month that would enable for the car payment to be made and then 2 days worth of work to be missed.
And the best news, there's been no issues with Landon's heart since his surgery.
He is the most caring, loving kid ever.
Daddy!
He loves his sister. He's so protective over Emily.
And she likes to watch me play with my, what is it, Mommy?
Your Nerf gun?
No, my boomerang.
He had his kindergarten graduation on Thursday, and his teacher pulled me aside and said that there was a bully picking on a kid, and Landon stepped in and told the bully to stop and played, with his friend whose feelings were hurt and went and got the teacher. And his teacher's like, you're only in kindergarten, like, what made you do that? And he said, because my daddy taught me to stand up to bullies.
I don't ever want him to go, I can't do that because I had surgery. He's got no limitations, so I expect him to be 100% out and about playing.
So let me take this moment to make an announcement. We have a new piece of furniture straight from the village of Caledonia. I would like to reveal our very own Rugged Country Customs table. Wow, look at that. They dropped this one a little bit lower than our other table, so it'll be easier to see the items that guests bring in, and just look at it shine. I'm really excited about this, not only because the table is great, but just knowing that it comes from a family that lives right here in Racine County. And like so many of our viewers and guests, in life they're just going for it, and I'm gonna just love having this around. I'm especially gonna love having it around for this show. Here's what's coming up on the program. It is the 30th year of Lakeside Pops.